greatness.
This is a go big show. You gotta bring your best weapons to the fight.
How do you go bigger than that?
Am I next?
Go Big Show is unlike any other competition show that we've seen before.
It's not singing and dancing, and the acts are unconventional.
I have that tattoo.
He has that too.
You can expect for us to go out and scour the universe for the craziest and wildest things that are out there.
This man just conquered fear. That makes your hair fall out.
And then bring it to them once a week, head to head.
Bert, Jeff in Las Vegas. How are you?
How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good, man. You look like you're in a cabin somewhere or something. Where are you?
Oh, this is my man cave. This was given to me DIY Networks probably like 9 years ago. One of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. The TV show Man Caves did it. I love it.
It looks great, man. Well, thanks for talking about the Go Big Show on TBS. Okay, you got to convince me. What makes your show so extreme?
I think these are talents that you're not going to find on the average talent show. These are the kind of talents that you feel like someone learned drinking in the back of a truck in a field, where you're like, I think I can do that. And you're like, okay. All of the stuff that we have on our show, I said this to one of our producers. I go, if I filmed it with my phone and put it on Instagram, it would go viral. Everything we've got. And I was like, the fact that we're putting this is amazing. And so I think that is the thing that separates us. It really was hard for us not to put all the amazing things we shot on our phones.
Well, supersized talent. What kind of scale are we talking about? So there's no singing, no dancing, right?
No, we have some we have some yodeling. We have some dancing, I think, but if they're dancing, it's usually on glass. For the most part, we have Jackie Bibby gets into a sleeping bag full of rattlesnakes. We've got a guy that wrestles alligators. We've got monster trucks, motorcycles, sword swallowing, getting hung from hooks from the ceiling by your head. I mean, it really is a grab bag of talents where you're like, whoa. There are a lot of moms that are of these talented people watching this going, I never thought that would pay off.
And it's all COVID safe. This is insane. Interactive drive-in in Macon Coliseum in Georgia?
Yeah, so we shot it in a bubble in Macon. It was absolutely amazing. The hotel was attached to the Coliseum, to the Civic Center. And so we shot it. We all lived in the hotel. No one left the hotel. We were all quarantined. We all got tested every other day. Everyone went and walked to work in the Coliseum, and then we shot it there. And it was, I don't have to knock on wood anymore. It was 100% safe. No one tested positive.
And you have some cool celebrity judges. Can you name drop for us?
Of course, Snoop Dogg, for one. I mean, who's not a fan of Snoop Dogg? Everything the guy does is a blast to watch. Rosario Dawson. I mean, I always name things from my perspective, right? Rosario Dawson, who was in Kids, like one of the greatest movies ever. When you're a kid, like when I remember watching that, going, "Oh my God!" I know she's been in every time I watch a movie, Rosario's in it. Cody Rhodes, who is Wrestling Dynasty. First of all, AEW is the hottest wrestling out right now. But his dad's Dusty Rhodes. You kidding me? Guy lived across the hall from me. I literally I must have spent 3 nights talking about the Von Erich brothers. And then Jennifer Nettles, which you can say to Jennifer any song. Hey, Jennifer, you know that song Hallelujah? And then immediately she'll start singing it. And you feel like fairy dust is going into your ears. I mean, the woman's voice is, you could deep dive Jennifer Nettles today singing. She sings with John Bon Jovi and you're like, chill bumps.
And of course, there's a grand prize. What do you think the trick is to impress the judges to get that big prize?
I know the trick to impress the judges. And in season 2, I think people will be a little keen. Snoop kept saying he wants a 3-piece meal. He wants not just the talent, he wants the showmanship to go with it. So the people that really feel like they know what they belong on stage, the more you feel like this is an act, this is something where if you win, not only will you win the 100,000, but you'll go on to keep doing this in Vegas. That's what Snoop was looking for. And Snoop kind of set the tone, and I think really kind of set precedent by saying to all the other judges, and Rosario brought this up, was they're not competing against each other. They're competing against themselves. They judged everyone independently on how they did and how they think they could have done.
And finally today, Bert, you had a movie recently optioned. Tell me about that. It sounds exciting.
Yeah. I for those of you that may or may not know, I got involved with the Russian mafia when I was 22 and I robbed a train.
Хорошо.
Oh, spasibo. And so, look, any game show that's willing to hire a guy who notoriously robbed a train with the Russian mafia and have him host a show, there are good people behind it.
It's legendary. They do the Godzilla movies and Hangover. You're in good company.
It's legendary. Yeah. A lot of good stuff to come. I will tell you that. Off air, we'll talk. I got lots of stories to tell you.
I took 1 year of Russian when I went to college, and the only time I use it, the barely phrases that I know, was in a cab in LA.
So funny. I was at a gas station. I was at a car wash in LA, and I heard some guys talking Russian, and I was like, "Oh, they're talking Russian." So I leaned in, and I was like, "Извините, пожалуйста, меня зовут Bert. Я говорю русский язык." And they're like, "Hey man, we're not sharing recipes." And I realized, they're probably talking about whacking somebody. And I just jumped in and I was like, "Hey guys, excuse me. My name's Bert. I speak a little Russian."
I wish I knew that. I would have started the interview with "Здравствуйте, как дела?" Bert, thank you so much, man. Congratulations on your hit show on TBS, the Go Big Show. And when you have a chance, come visit us in Las Vegas and we'll go have some vodka and speak some Russian.
Get me vaccinated. I'll be there tomorrow, bro.
Definitely. All right, man. Take care. Thanks for talking to me.
Take care, brother.